I woke up at 3 a.m. to someone unlocking our front door. I grabbed a baseball bat and waited in the hallway. A man I had never seen before walked in, dropped his suitcase, and asked me which room was his. I had been living with Jake for 2 years. We weren't close friends, but we had a system. He paid his half of the rent on time and stayed out of my way. I thought things were fine. Then he told me he was going to visit his girlfriend in Chicago for 2 weeks. I said cool, have fun. I didn't think anything of it. But at 3 a.m. on the third night, I heard keys jingling at the front door. Not Jake's keys. Jake had a specific keychain that made a distinct sound. These sounded different. I grabbed the baseball but I kept behind my bedroom door and crept into the hallway. The door opened and a guy stepped in. He was about my age, carrying a duffel bag and a pillow. He saw me with the bat and put his hands up. He said, "Whoa, I'm Dave. Jake said I could stay here." I lowered the bat but I didn't put it down. I asked him what he meant by stay here. He said Jake sublet him the room for a month. Jake had posted the listing on Facebook, taken the guy's money, and left town without telling me. I called Jake immediately. It went to voicemail. I texted him. He read it and didn't reply. Dave was standing in the living room looking awkward. He showed me the conversation. Jake had told him I was aware and cool with it. Dave had paid $1,500 up front. I felt trapped. If I kicked Dave out, he'd be out $1,500 on the street. If I let him stay, I'd be living with a stranger for a month. I let him stay. What else could I do? The month was awkward. Dave was actually a decent guy, but he wasn't Jake. He used Jake's dishes, slept in Jake's bed, walked around in his underwear. I stayed in my room most of the time. Jake came back after a month like nothing happened. He asked why I was mad and said, "I made money while I was gone. You should be happy for me."